Hey guys, how's it going? Jay Sensational here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a deck that I really loved back in the day. This is Zoe Vi, the PNZ Targon deck, the Ruben Pile version 1.0, but now I made the deck. So this is definitely a throwback. I want to play some Targon. I want to play some spells, and this is the perfect deck to do it. This is the old Zoe Vi with a little bit of a twist and some newish cards. Some recent additions to this deck from the old iterations back in the Thresh Nasus days. We have Aloof Travelers from Bandle City, a very solid card, and picking off quite a few key cards in the meta. So the Yordle the Fordamasias, the Pantheons, the Big Champs, whatever you may be, Aloof Travelers always has a nice hit within it. And then we also do have Blinded Mystic as well. Just a stun on or silence on a stick can prove to be quite useful at times. The way this deck works is it's sort of a very sort of tempo oriented Targon swarmy kind of thing. It's hard to explain how it works, but it just fundamentally everything sort of comes together. Namely, we have Zoe, and Zoe, of course, in any sort of Targon deck always serves as a potential viable win condition. Being able to level up Zoe is obviously very powerful. To do so, we have a plethora of 2-drops that usually generate a wide variety of cards. Ballistic Bot generates us the Ignition, Loping Telescope generates us, well, a bunch of cards. Mountain Go with the Gem, Zoe, of course, with the Super Cool Star Chart, and anything we get off Space Sketcher. And we have a couple Pale Cascades to protect her, we have the Blinded Mystic to buff her up, and even if it doesn't work, because we don't necessarily need Zoe to level up, although it is nice if it does, we have other means of doing so with, of course, cards like Star Shaping to generate us a big Celestial win condition, as well as Vi that just slowly chips away 5 health from your opponent's nexus. A lot of people underestimate Vi. I think Vi is a super solid champion. Challenges 2 for 1 and also deals 5 damage. You can heal it up with like a Star Shaping to like even challenge even more. The ability to Vi just like manhandle like individual big units is just so incredible. I really love Vi as a card. One of my favorite champions, honestly. And of course, one of the things that you can't really scoff at this deck is the fact that it does have burn because we're in PNZ. We have 3 copies of Mystic Shot and 2 copies of Get Excited, which gives us a total of 12 burn in this deck. In addition to the Ballistic Bots, we have a good way of dealing damage, even if we no longer have like a board state. So being able to push early damage with our small swarmy units, getting chip damage in with Zoe, or just landing like a Scrape Beyond to face once, ensures that we have ways of closing out the game with our burn cards. So just be wary that you don't necessarily sink all these into removal if you don't have to, because we are able to go very wide on board, so we can block down quite efficiently that way, and then we can save and preserve some of our burn go face. It's definitely a very flexible deck, a very fun one in that you have a lot of different patterns and ways you can play out the deck, and that's always one thing that makes a deck in Runeterra really fun and exciting. So I got some games for you guys. No spoilers, but some of them went quite well, and some of them failed spectacularly. My fault though. So all the games are great though. You know what? Forget everything I said. The games are great. Enjoy the games. Enjoy the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. The masterclass. I am releasing it tomorrow, which would be Saturday, depending on when you're watching this video. Saturday the 19th. So look out for that. That should be super fun and exciting. I hope it turns out well. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for sticking around on the channel, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. Take care. Peace out, guys. I forgot that was in there. I'm not gonna speak about that one. I don't know why I didn't do it. Hmm. I dislike Ziggs. I love Ziggs. Don't get me wrong, but I always forget how to play around Ziggs, and that definitely gets the better of me at times. And by at times, I mean like that. Ugh, that's so poorly played by me. Played the whole game relatively tight up to the last part. I could have hushed. I could have like. Damn, I got there. That's all I can really say. Unlucky. I got. Maybe I'll still thermo here. Even still just thermo it, but now I feel bad about it. I honestly can't believe that happened. That was actually just so bad of me. Still not over it. That's how bad that was. I want to take 5? Not really. My hand. Do I care about any of these? The stun is irrelevant. Probably just a draw here. I just want to reroll to find like a Moonglow for Zoe. I think that's like the most important thing, because once he plays Xerath onto the board, my Zoe is like prime target to like fall over. And I would like to avoid that if I can, you know? Okay. Still looking fine here. Pull here, sure. What are we aloofing from him? Like, I'd be very happy to like aloof a Xerath. Xerath is probably like the scariest thing I could think of here. Like, Xerath would be super pog. Goat is like not doing that much. Ambassador. Also pretty good, I suppose. Slows him down if he doesn't have Xerath this game. Nice. Doesn't have Xerath. Didn't have Xerath. That's really good. That gives us so much breathing room to try to level Zoe here. Alright. Take a bit of damage, but that should be fine. Waking Sands is a little bit scary because it's like double goat if he just goes double waking, I guess. Like, we have blockers. We're not super afraid of anything here. As long as he doesn't have like a Merciless, but then we have Get Excited, I guess. Tapped under Merciless, we can just kind of go wild. Maybe even look for like a Crescent Strike potentially. If he plays like the second Waking Sands, because there's no way from like ping this Zoe. And I do want to try to flip the Zoe here. I'm not losing Mono Shurima again. Main deck Bomber Twin? Curious. And just play out a second goat here. Get some blocks going. We have a Valley trade in here so he can't attack. We'll just block like these guys and maybe this guy. And then we're gonna work on the Zoe flip from there. Block you, block you. Oh, he did attack here. Okay, solid. I'm taking 6. Jeez. Taking this much damage is definitely a little bit freaky. You can pale into here. Take 1 less damage. We have the gem. That's 6. Thermo is 7. This is 8, 9. Potentially. 3, 6, 9. Right. He runs this card. No, it's just off the twins. Okay. Definitely getting the Ambassador was really, really solid for us there. Like, actually insane. Level up by this turn. Also prevent him from like playing a champion down if possible. I still don't think that. Oh, you could like Rite of Arcane, huh? I can't protect Zoe from Rite though. I could have like tried to find a like a Moonglow. I don't think that's the correct answer though. If he passes, do we pass back? I think the answer is yes, because we already have the star chart. Pass to prevent like a Xerath means that our Zoe potentially levels up, because we do have 1, 2, 3, 4 off the star chart. If we hit Moonglow, which is like instant flip. Okay, there's a Rite. And I can just replay Zoe and then level Vi. Still like fine for us. Like we can level this Zoe. We had no way of stopping that Rite, so this is like a nice sort of consolation prize. Like that worked out for us. That still worked out for us. Trap. Because we're in head and board, we're head on tempo. We have answers to like a champion that comes down. We have like a Blinded Mystic, and now Vi is dealing 5 and we have Burn. So much Burn. Yep, he's drawn. There's the Moon Glow. I wonder if I take it now. If I take it, I'm just casting it. So we're just saying we're leveling Zoe, and you can't really do anything about it. Except for the fact Xerath does kill Zoe straight up. So, you know, ideally that doesn't happen. I think I'd rather just save my burn for face, because we're putting him down to 12, 11. I should just like gem pass onto the Zoe, but we're representing a good amount of damage here. From the Zoe, because we have lethal, right? This is 12. Not quite. We have 8 in hand. So 13, 14, 15, 16. Not quite there yet. Conceptually, I do like the fact that I can sort of hold him up from playing a champion here. This is just great beyond here. I'm pretty happy just passing here too, I think. I'm missing out on 5 damage, but he's taking up his whole turn. Hard to say. Like, it's not like he has much of an attack either. Alright, we incentivize you to the fullest. You have an open board space. You don't have to override anything. You can choose to develop this turn. Okay. I'll take the pass. So now Xerath is actually going to be a threat to my Zoe, and that's no good. I do have the gem. So the gem ensures that the Zoe doesn't get targeted by the Xerath. That's really solid. Maybe I was supposed to get rid of this Rolling Sands before he drops Xerath this turn. Like I could have played, yeah. So I can gem Zoe here, and then that saves it. I can double get excited the Xerath as well. Or I should just be playing Great Beyond this turn. I should probably just be playing Great Beyond. Oh, but then it gets granted vulnerable and then potentially opens up to dying. I guess Xerath's going down next turn. Unless he plays a Azir here. If he plays a Azir though, I just get in with the Great Beyond. Is that true? Oh Jesus Christ. It's not leveled. Wait a second. This is weird. It's not even gonna level if he attacks. How does he play 2 cards? This is so weird. I want to like thermal this so bad. I'm not gonna do it for 11. So I get 2 actions, right? He's gonna play Waking Sands, and then I still gotta kill it, right? Move it. That means I can't play Great Beyond this turn all of a sudden. You can also just pass. And then play Great Beyond next turn. What's the danger there? Is there a danger? Or we can just like open attack and like doink his Azir. Like, he can't level Azir this turn, which is really funny. And he still might be inclined to attack because he wants to summon the Sand Soldier. Alright. Well, after he attacks, I just play Great Beyond now, and then that's his whole turn. Like, he's done for. It's so sad that his Azir wasn't leveled. If his Azir leveled there, I think I might have lost. It's so wild. Yep. So even though his Azir levels now, it doesn't really make a difference. Because there's nothing in his deck that's at, like, there's no removal that's at first speed. He gets like a little bit of a movie. Wait, how does the Xerath work? Oh no, this destroys kills my Zoe. Is it round start? When an or round start deal 5 to the weakest. Okay. Oh my god. Maybe we're supposed to kill the Azir. We're still fine here, but like all of a sudden, you know, all of a sudden I'm not feeling so hot. 11. If we Pale Cascade, we have lethal to get excited. We do have to open attack next turn, which is fine. Sure, that doesn't do anything really. Again, I think there's nothing at burst in his deck. This deals 5 to my sure. Okay. Oh shit! Oh my god! I need a blank Pale here just to. No, I don't, because this is dealing 5. Okay. Okay. If he does something here, we'll just Pale the Great Beyond, and then we have lethal with the Get Excited. Okay. All right, we win. Oh. Woo! Imagine losing a mono Shurima again. Wouldn't be me. Would not be me. How are we like cringe on the line of losing a mono Shurima? I think that's the saddest part of it all. Forgetting to play around there, or forgetting how to play around Ziggs, almost losing a mono Shurima. Oh man. Something's up. Something's up. Alright. Some Ziggs Taliyah action over here. Try to get Zoe and dodge the whatchamacallit, the Waking Sands. Aloof seems okay in this matchup because I can like ditch an Arsenal or like a Taliyah. Seems fine overall. It's a little greedy keeping it just because it's a 4-drop and they have a little bit of tempo to back up their game plan. So it might be a little bit greedy. Oof, Heart Curve is not looking very hot. Good news is Blinded Mystic actually deals with the Sarcophagus guy, which is really solid. Alright, talk about a curve, huh? Oh, Preserve. Alright, we're both, you know, very, very nice and chilling. So, it's fine. Ooh, Goat's interesting. But we just play a Solar Priestess to make use of our mana here. Zig. We can play this and then Mystic Shot Ziggs. So he doesn't really have an attack here. Or if he does want to attack, it's ultimately not even that good for him. Finding Zoe's not bad. Golden Sister's always good. I don't think I have the time to sort of spend... Oh, beautiful. It's perfect. I'm not sure he should attack there with his Ziggs. I think his, like, protecting his Ziggs there from, like, a Mystic Shot's too important. Unless he has, like, some protection here, which I don't think he does. But because he has, like, Hourglass and stuff like that, his Ziggs is, like, really easy to save. And I think attacking there for him ultimately was just, like, a little bit brash and risky.
We made it. Yay. But our stuff didn't.
Oh, one Arsenal down. Arsenal's sort of how, like, we, like, lose this game. Now we do have Hush and Obliterates and things like that, but... You know, if they cheese like a Scout plus like an Elusive or like an Overwhelm with a Spell Shield, that can get out of hand really quickly. We could have went for like a higher tempo play this turn, but not being able to play out 2 cards made our hand a little bit awkward. So like even if we go attacked, which was the highest tempo we could present, it just wouldn't be a good use of our mana. Oh, what the heck? Ooh, I don't like what my opponent's doing. It doesn't quite make sense to me. Like, now he's destroying his card draw. Like, this is a value matchup, and he's sort of just tossing away his value here, and I'm not sort of seeing why he's doing that. Like, just destroy this. Your card draw is so much more important, man. Just ancient prep. I'm just gonna get the goat down here. We have so many units with our hand. Like, we have so much use for our unit mana, and not a lot of use for our spell mana. Ballistic bot. I can just like play Sisters, start threatening him down a little bit. I could play like Ballistic Bot plus like Traveler or Aloof, just go wide a little bit more. Sisters is like equally as wide. You can't play Arsenal, so there's no real need to Aloof this turn. I can Aloof next turn, just get the Sisters down, present a little bit of threat to his Nexus over here. I realize like I do this a lot. I'll try to, for the one guy who commented on that, calling me out, I would try to fix this habit if it is ruining your viewer experience. So I will try my hardest to avoid clicking on my opponent's deck. Oh, that's so bad. I mean, it's good for us, but it's terrible for him. It's really nice. Like, this is still like an overall tempo sort of game. And we're kind of just chilling here. Oh, I did it again. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh my lord. I don't know if like doing this to kill the 4/3 is that important. Like, he's sacking so much, right? He's spending 3 mana. He's okay. Please level? Please level. Okay. I mean, that's annoying. We'll see how do we deal with that later. But like, destroying a mana crystal in this kind of matchup is just so... It just leaves you very vulnerable, I want to say. No way of stopping Taliyah. You can just chump block you for now. Nothing we need to do here. Just develop the Ballistic Bot and get a little bit more value. I'll play out the Aloof Travelers next turn so that I can get rid of his potential, whatchamacallit. You know what I'm talking about. The, thingy. Oh my god, the Arsenal. There you go. So open next turn with the Aloof to get rid of his Arsenal if he has it. Because again, that's the only thing that's representing a huge threat to me right now. Soak up 4 damage, take 2, feels good. Is he overdrawing? 3, 6, 8. He's gonna overdraw by 1. Not a big deal, but Nox Destroyer. We have a Star Shaping. We have like a alt win con. Equinox is so good against like an Arsenal though. Like, we have the Star Shaping, I think we're fine ultimately. Like, we want to find like a Great Beyond or like an Immortal Fire, just like an elusive to really get to him. I think the Destroyer there was okay, but didn't really do much into this board state. And now he has to like decide on whether or not he wants to play a card or overdraw what. He's drawing 3 next turn, so he's on a 3, 6, 8. He'll overdraw by 1. I don't know if that's a big deal either for him. Oh, you do have the Blinded Mystic, so maybe I should have just took the Destroyer, because you do already have an answer to a Arsenal. But we should discard a second one here really shortly. So our game plan here is just to stall, and then we'll find a good turn to play Star Shaping, and then find an elusive, and then close the game. We're not really in a rush right now. We have the Hush, so you can't really go for like an Absolver play. It's like another Rite of Arcane. Can't sack another crystal here. Really? I'm just kind of confused. Like, I think the card draw is just more important than your mana crystal if you had to use it there. I would have probably just overdrew 1 card there. I don't know. Play seemed interesting for sure. Alright, we just quickly aloof. Another one of your... Another one. Ooh, Zoe, nice. Okay, so there's no Arsenal, but we did get rid of the Herald, which is really solid. Yeah, Herald there would have been really sick because he just had both champions. Now, we're in a little bit of danger just because we need to sort of not tempo him out here, but we need to make sure that we don't die. I wish I had like a Pale Cascade here for our Zoe, unfortunately. Like, if this Zoe connects, then we can actually have a good chance of leveling up Zoe. Maybe we should have saved it for like the Blinded Mystic next turn. If it doesn't die straight up to like a Pokestick. That was also like a equal possibility. He just goes for it though. Yeah. Can't protect it, unfortunately. Messenger is good. I just need to draw through my deck, find some more invokes. Trickster is also acceptable there just because I need a way to start chipping down his health total. Because we don't have that much time. Like, these two are big threats to the board. We have ways of stopping Absolver. We have, like, a Thermo Beam, but now that he has mana, we can't really play into, like, a, we don't have the ability to just, like, play into, like, a Hourglass, and that's going to be really scary. Hourglass is probably the scariest thing for us here. So this turn's probably going to be the Star Shaping turn, where we want to play out our Great Beyond next turn, and then we have a little bit of burn to finish him. It's sort of the game plan I'm looking at right now. Ideally, he doesn't have like a mini morph in his deck, which I don't think these lists are running. So ultimately, I think we're sort of fine here. Open attack is definitely what I want to be seeing. Like, open attack is not very good for him at all. And we'll just make sure that we get our maximum value from our blocks. I don't want to give him this endless devout sarcophagus. How would I block differently though? I could just like do this. I could just do like this. I lower the Ziggs into like Mystic Shot range. Now ideally I just want to save the Mystic Shot for burn, so I probably won't actually Mystic Shot the Ziggs. But just in case he goes some weird desperate play. Oh, deals 2, never mind. Oops. But I still think like leaving this up is totally fine. And right now we'll just Star Shaping, look for our win condition here. There's the Great Beyond. Now for the rest of the turn we have like a question. Do I want to play the Ignition to deal 1 damage to his face? This is 11, this would be 12, and then this is 17. Ignition next turn is exactly 18. I might actually just play out Ignition here because it does make a difference. And then I can always just like sketch or something else if I need to. But I think I will Sketcher this turn, and I'll probably just ditch the Equinox. Because I do have this protect against like an Arsenal. That actually mattered. Damn. So now we need 1 extra point of burn, but we can get that from the Spacey actually. Okay, so like the Spacey Sketcher will grant us that 1 extra. We can also just play out Equinox this turn. And that also gives us that +1 that we need for the burn. So I might scare the Thermo Beam. This Equinox is 1 damage, technically speaking. Messenger is just straight up better though. I will say hold on to this Equinox in case we want to cast it, because it does boost my damage from the Great Beyond by 1. Another Thermo. Right. Oh. There's always 1 extra damage. Nice soft pass in our turn too. Stone Weaving. Oh, he could also have the ooh, he could have the stun landmark. That's not good. He has a stun landmark and then plays Arsenal, we could be in big trouble. Oh, interesting. Alright. It's just like a stun landmark check. If he doesn't have it, he dies to burn. Is the ideal plan here. Right, there's explosive. I think they're still like pretty chillin' because we do have the Hush. If you want to go in for like a Absolver play, you do have an answer. We're not that close like dying yet, which is nice. And then this will always just kill him on the next swing. He definitely has a very difficult time removing the Great Beyond. And now I can just like work for his Zoe level up as well. Stone Weaving again. I just don't know what he could like find here as a landmark that actually swings the game. Like, will Temple do anything? Does like Hex or Foundry draw him into like Arsenal? Kind of interesting to think about what he takes here. If I were him and playing these, I would look for ways of like trying to generate like a minefield from his side. Okay, like your attacks still don't do anything. So again, goal is just not to fall over and perish. Having this Hush probably just saved. Oh, does that get rid of the spell shield? That's so funny. I want to see if I can find another spell shield here. I don't find it, so Crescent Strike's still very good at just slowing him down. Like, this buys us another turn, which is essentially the same thing. Pride of Negation. Oh, but he used on here? I can kill that. I seems extraordinarily greedy. Quite confused. Oh, but that was my burn. I don't see why you care about the stun. Getting the like getting those cards out was definitely good and all. I don't really care about the stun. I still represent lethal with the get excited, so that's still okay. Like, he only deals like what? He's gonna attack and then he deals like 2 from here and 2 from here. I'm still only taking 4 damage. The Ziggs dies, he gets replayed, I suppose, and then I take another 2. Like, I'm still not in trouble here. Oh, and this survives, so I don't actually take 2 from this. It's kind of pog. It's Vi better. I can, like, protect my Zoe, which this 1 damage is important. He gets this rock bear, so playing the Vi doesn't actually do me any good here. I'll just do this to ensure that my Zoe survives like a ping. And then this just puts him down into get excited range. He doesn't actually get the 2 damage from the Ziggs off the Salt Spire, because this will die round end, and then this will like activate round start. Oh, and he just ditches his Ziggs. Okay. I guess that's smart. Oh, maybe. Am I being silly? I knew he had that card. I just didn't think he'd play it there, which is on me, I suppose. That was silly, huh? Okay, why don't we just develop Vi and go after Taliyah? It's not a huge change in our plans anyways.
Vi stands for vicious.
Yeah, he can like stun me again here, which would suck. But getting a Taliyah, same thing, right? We're just taking the game on longer, and he again hasn't shown no actual way of dealing with these guys. And then I just need to draw 1 more burn, right? And again, I just need to make sure I don't randomly die. With the Hush, I don't lose to Absolvers, which is very nice. And with the Loping Telescope, I should be able to go wide enough. What would suck is if he has like another the Unraveled Energy or whatever it's called. Because then I'd have to like get excited onto the Taliyah. As long as the Vi survives here, I think I'm fine. Okay, this is really good. We did play this, so Arsenal. We do have an answer for Arsenal at the very least. Ziggs again. I do have to kill Ziggs here. Ziggs is actually super scary. He has like an Hourglass here, it's gonna suck. Oh, that was really good. That was so important that we were able to kill Ziggs there. Holy moly. Because like, these would have killed us. Oh, except we draw Star Shaping. Game definitely turned out way, way closer. We have the Hush, so this card's like likely Absolver. And we have the Hush for that. If he has double Absolver. Okay, if he has double Absolver, we should play around it. We always have the Star Shaping for another Celestial. The only way we lose is double Absolver, right? So we should just play it safe and make sure that we can't randomly lose. Would it kill me through... No one deals 9, so it wouldn't kill me through Star Shaping, huh? Maybe I didn't need to worry about that too hard. Really? What does this do? Interesting. I mean, I have the Star Shaping. I can go down to 2. Kind of curious he didn't go after the Great Beyond. Sort of interesting. Go wide. Like, how does he kill me? I'm kind of confused. Hmm.
You gotta be
I
kidding me.
forgot. I had to start. Oh my lord. Mm, I don't. Oh, I forgot. That was a really cool play by him. Oh, props to him. I feel the rush. All right, just find me some comets. Maybe like a supernova. Like a turn one Zoe is not bad. So like good is the big question. Certainly I'd say no, but being able to pick off like a Trundle is quite valuable if he drops below it. Like, being able to make sure that Trundle doesn't level up is quite nice. Zoe Pale Cascade against like a Vile Feast. And now the last thing I really need at this point is just like a Solari Priestess. Mainly what I'm looking for in this hand. I just need to find a way to actually interact with his Field Rush. Or his champions overall. Alright, no need to use the Pale. Feels good, man. Oh, we can actually Blind and Mystic the Zoe as well to keep it above King range. It's really cute. Really, really cute. Avalanche? Ooh, okay. Doesn't go for it. Solid. I can also just look for the Elk or the Moonglow here. Moonglow basically... This basically almost ensures that my Zoe levels up, which is definitely a very viable win condition in this matchup. Because I don't have any obliterates here, I'm a little bit worried. So, we're gonna try to take it nice and slow. It's still the right word here. I'm not sure. Maybe he's trying to could thermo it. No, he can't. We're 1 mana short. But we're gonna try to flip the Zoe as fast as we can, and we're gonna try to take this fast. Actually, we're gonna go for some Zoe flip shenanigans. Is the ultimate plan. Because he ramped, we are on a slightly tighter schedule. It's unfortunate. Moonsilver is fantastic. Alright, let's try to... I want to flip Zoe by next turn. How do we do that? Is it possible? Fading Thermoing the Trundle? I think it's good, because I prevent it from leveling. I could also just play Vi and go after it. It's okay. I don't hate... What am I doing this turn to spend my mana? I really don't want to play super cool Star Chart again. That's just so mana intensive. Yes, we start with it anyways. It sucks because, like, we already played it for Zoe. Messenger's good. So is Charger. Charger lets us play Vi this turn as well. I don't want to open attack to try to kill the Trundle here. And then maybe I'll try to Thermo it next turn. Or I could also just Thermo it this turn. Or... Okay. I need to Thermo this for 4. And ideally, like, get it down as efficiently as possible. Like, maybe I Moon Silver out a Pale Cascade into a Thermo Beam. If I can help it, I would like to not... Okay, never mind. Change of plans. We'll just play the Vi. Change of plan.
Through the darkness, I see something new.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Avalanche. Ugh, that's like... that was really bad. Okay, this is getting a little bit rough. We do have the Vi, and it's not like he's gonna vengeance my Zoe, and if he does, then at least at the very least that's alright. 6, I have 2 here. Vengeance is the Vi. Okay, that sucks. I'm gonna flip my Zoe here. He does get to flip his Trundle, but I can Sleepy Bubble trouble it. Not drawing any obliterates this game is definitely unfortunate. Questioning if I just like pop this. Thermo Beam has expired in its actual usefulness to me. I just need to find Solari Priestess or some obliterates. Alright, well, it's always flipped at the very least. We have a stun, we have like a hush. Can't kill us, so now our main goal is just to find a way to wrap the game up. And we're sort of limited on what cards we can actually play. Oh, Aloof is so good. Aloof is perfect here. So this gets rid of like Tryndamere or Field Rush, levels our Zoe, and then we have options. Because even if he kills his Zoe with Trundle, which is totally fine, we have a second Zoe we can play on and grant our board Elusive. Aloof here is perfect. Absolutely fantastic. Field Rush. Okay. Not bad. He has a Tryndamere. I'd have to like stun him, that would suck. I could also just hush it. It's not winning me the game. But I need the Zoe, don't I? Ooh, we're taking a fat load of damage here. Alright. We're just gonna have to go for the Zoe play here. We need all the mana we can get. Zoe dies. Not in atrocity range yet. Sort technically, because we have the star shaping. And then we'll figure things out. Alright, okay. We have a plan. Our plan's not super solid. But we do have a plan. We do have a plan. We do have a Solari Priestess. We do have a plan. As long as we keep Hush up. No, as long as we keep Star Shaping up, we don't die to Atrocity. Do have a plan. Sort of. It's worth playing Solari Priestess. Should I just like Behold? Not sure. If I can find like a Golden Sisters, like Lifesteal might help us. We can even play it out this turn. Then we just die to Atrocity. Well, that's a no-go. We have a Hush next turn, but then we still die to Atrocity. Kind of tough. We'll see, we'll see. He taps under Atrocity this turn. We just go for the Golden Sisters. Perfect. Because now when he attacks, we heal. And then that gives us a little bit of breathing room, which is very needed here. This is perfect. And this lifesteal is definitely going to come into effect very, very handily. Because ideally we're able to survive the attack and then heal to full, essentially. This is a really good spot all of a sudden. Well, not like super good, but you get what I mean. Oh, the augment. Holy moly. Ice Quake. I mean, that's a problem. It's a big fat problem. So just Pale to keep this alive, and then we need the Hush. Oh, but it has 0 attack, huh? Damn, that Ice Quake's a big fat problem. Like a stun? No. They're all useless, huh? Third Zoe's probably the best I get here. That's useless. Ooh, the Ice Quake is no bueno. So now we try to kill Tryndamere. And then we start shaping our face. Then we always die to... Hush, get excited, kill Tryndamere, play Ballistic Bot. It's not a winning line. Oh, I can pale this guy, I suppose. Yeah, paling here is better than nothing, I guess. And hopefully he doesn't have like a Vile Feast to top it off. Because as long as we have 2 blockers, we can Hush 1, and I guess it heals us too. Maybe on a good day. Okay. Mm-hmm. And we saved this one because it didn't have the vulnerable. If we'd saved the other sisters, then it wouldn't have worked out for us. Now I can't atrocity us.
Far beneath
And we
the
have this Hush. We can't kill Trundle. Ooh, that's a big fat problem. Better to do this, and then Hush here. Can we kill this somehow? We like super cool into like a Moon Silver. Okay.
insolence.
Okay, we're sort of gaming. Now I have to pre-commit the Hush. Sort of. If we don't, we're gonna die to Atrocity. Damn, that sucks. If he has a Vile Feast, then like we lose, unfortunately. Or a Freeze. Or a Withering Whale. You know, just yeah. Ah, we almost had it. He definitely like was able to keep Trundle alive for one extra turn, and then it leveled, and that was a problem for us. It's like if we had thermoed the Trundle on a turn we should have, then we definitely would have been fine that game at least. It kind of sucked. Could have played around it. But we were just being a little bit greedy, and it sort of got to us a little there. Alright, guys. I mean, that's the deck. Took 43 minutes to play, like, what, 3 games? That's like a new record. I mean, this is how Targon goes, right? A very solid, sort of tempo, control-y sort of deck. You have a lot of 2-drops to gum up the board, and then you just stall out. You have the Zoe level up win condition. You have the Aloofs, and you have the Vi's, just early board control, and really once you get to the end, you have the star shaping, right? Very throwback to the old Targon days. I really love this deck back in the day, and honestly, it's probably still fine right now. Um, I don't know how to do into like the it doesn't have like the hard removal for Pantheon and other mid-range decks, and I don't know, it doesn't. I don't think it has enough removal for like Yordle arms either. I think this deck needs to be teched a little bit more into its specific matchups. But if you're just playing like a very generally solid deck into like almost everything, you're like 45, 50 into like most decks if you play like this list. If you want to get better into other ones, you have like tech things like the sunbursts, other hard removal. Not that there is really hard removal besides like the comment from the priestess. Overall, very solid deck. I miss this deck a lot, and it's definitely a fun play. So feel free to check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Oh, Masterclass tomorrow. Yes, Masterclass tempo out tomorrow. So watch out for that. Thank you guys. Take care.